Well, hello there, Mr. Smith.
Hello. I guess I won't be called that very much anymore.
What are we doing today?
We are stuck inside, so we're brewing a beer. A beer that was supposed to be made for Father's Day, but at this rate, we'll be stuck inside till then.
Dun dun dun.
Are we going to talk about it, or are we not going to talk about it?
Well, let's not talk about it.
Yeah, so we're stuck inside, and we've just sped up our brewing process. So today we're going to try our hands at a California Common. We want to do a lager, but lagers are hard. Aaron can explain why lagers are hard.
This is our malts. They're lagered, like fermentation happens at colder temperatures.
That sounds like a typical student answer. Lagers are hard because they're lagered.
Well, lagered is a term. It's like fermentation at a colder temperature. It has to be consistent. If there's any screw-ups, then you'll taste it, basically.
Yeah, and there's, the temperature thing is the big issue, right? Mm-hmm. So this recipe does not require such a thing, I think. So, at least according to this book.
Shout out.
Yeah, Brooklyn Brew Shop. And all of these beers you can make at home. So, we're thinking that this should be good. This is not a recipe we made up entirely, though we are adding a couple little things to the recipe to change it up.
What's on your shirt?
Are we jumping into the OOTB already?
I don't know if I'm going to do it today.
Oh, I think you are. You made that choice. You're gonna. I'm wearing a t-shirt that I received in the mail yesterday from Off the Hop Rope podcast, and we like to listen to them. They are a quite unique podcast where they pair a craft beer with a classic or not so classic wrestling match. Some of the matches are not always classics, but they're fun. They pair the beers. And we're going to wrap up because we have something on the boil.
Speed it up.
Here we go.
But what about Mark Sterling, though?
He's a snack.
A snack and a half.
Our Father who art in heaven?
You know we better do it with the next gen collab. How exciting, hey?
Yes.
So this is a fun one. We're always coming out with the cool shit.
Well, tell us what the next gen collab is.
So it's about all the new brewers that have
Breweries.
started in the past year. So last year in 2019, it was like a bunch of them that came together. And now this year, it's some of the newer ones, so like Rough Waters, Iron Rock, Bannerman, Nine Penny, Ragnarok.
Cool.
They
And
brewed a Kvike Nano IPA. So it's supposed to be really hoppy and have like tangerine notes, apparently.
it's only 2.9%, right?
Yes.
And this is from Port Rexton.
This is from Port Rexton.
Shout out to Port Rexton.
And Jamie,
Yes.
because she's lovely.
Jamie at the Port Rexton retail
love
shop.
Jamie.
She's tried some of our beers.
She has. She loves them.
We are pretty friendly with the Port Rexton crew because I kind of work there sometimes. You've brewed with them from Queer Beer. And probably one of the best nights we had last year was when we went out for the Queer Feeling release. And there was, what were the bands? Thelma and Louise. And I don't remember the other ones. Thelma and Louise were the ones that were really fun. But yeah, and then there was a DJ and they played some like great songs and we just danced in the brewery and
We did. Yeah.
drank many a Queer Feeling.
It was one of the best nights. And I think it was just perfect for the Pride.
Yes. Oh, also we can see your pajama pants, so you'll have to do an OOTB now.
No.
Stuck inside, so it doesn't really matter.
I got my kitty bitty shirt on. They ghosted me. And then I got my Port Rexton hat.
Here. Yes, I got this glass from working at Port Rexton one weekend.
Cool. Oh, that's fun. Oh yeah, you could crush this easy. It has I think it has Galaxy in it. I don't remember. Tastes like Galaxy, but it's super sessionable and bubbly. And it has that dry Kvike taste to it. Obviously not that big of a body, but it's still really good.
Dies for Kavaik.
Loves Kavaik.
Master Brewer is...
Brewmaster.
No, I like Master Brewer.
Oh my.
Taking a break between...
I'm hatching eggs.
I don't know what that means, but...
Pokemon eggs.
Cool, lovely. So he's playing his Nintendo Switch, which I think we showed you in one of the videos that you need to edit.
So pretty.
Wow.
Can you imagine if it was a shiny one?
Oh my god.
Die.
I don't know what we would do. So while he's brewing and I'm doing things that he tells me to do because I don't really know what I'm doing, we listen to music and we figure out what songs are going to go on the playlist. So as I said, since this is Father's Day, we're naming it after my grandfather, Kevin, or Kev. We're calling it a lager. This is a sneak peek actually of what the what is the word I'm looking for? Label is gonna look like. I don't know. And so we're calling it that. I want to spell it Logger, but I feel like the pun might be lost a little bit. But my pop owns a sawmill, and so this is from our Instagram also, at Mosaic Wit, if you are not following us. So a couple weeks ago we tried out several different lagers and wanted to figure out what we liked about them to try and replicate in our not so identical recipe. But we really enjoyed Mill Street's Jigger's Delight, which is a California comment, actually. We spoke to a friend of ours who has some inside scoop. But yeah, we spoke to her about which hops go in there in the Jigger's Delight. And she told us, or maybe told us, I don't know, maybe we shouldn't say that she told us because maybe she shouldn't give the recipe. I don't know. Anyway, so we took that and then we are going to add some spruce tips to the beer because, cool, I guess you did well with that. We're going to add some spruce tips to the beer because sawmills, spruce, logs. I have to keep this short. I am not a certified beer server like this person. So opening a crowler caused me some great difficulty. His glass is poured quite nicely though, as you can see. So Mr. Certified Beer Server, do you want to try this beer, Drive True, from Bannerman Brewery, which is just down the street from us?
High turbidity. Do you know what that means? You know what that means. You can see through.
Ah, yes. That's what I was thinking.
You say this tastes like orange juice, and I can totally see.
Yeah, that's I sort of drunkenly had one a little while ago when we were out, back in the good old days, and
I agree with you though.
Yeah, orange juicy. I think Nisi would like this one if she already hasn't tried it. So we got Madonna going in the background. She's keeping her baby, and we are now opening the Only Shadows Dark Lager from Bannerman Brewing Co. This is one of my favorite local beers right now. We keep joking that I'm really into artisan stouts, and this is not a stout, but it's dark and roasty and super fun. So you should try it if you can get out. We're sprucing up this beer by adding some spruce tips. Again, lager, logs, mills. We're gonna toss that in now. We're using a David's tea bag to make sure that the spruce tips aren't floating around there. That was an issue we had with our spruce Christmas beer. Yeah, the cranberry one. Yep. And so, again, hopefully things work out, and we will share this around on Father's Day.
Hopefully.
With a deep fried turkey. That's a Smith family tradition.
Love.
Yes. Now, there's some point of contention because...
it's not deep fried. There's not much oil.
Well, that's not the point of contention. It's surrounded by the gravy situation.
That's my issue.
Mom doesn't love doing deep fried turkeys because she doesn't get to cook the whole turkey. The smell isn't in the house. But the turkeys are really good.
Loves a bit of grease.
And
That's not an issue.
the gravy doesn't turn out as well as she hopes. There was that horrible Thanksgiving where she didn't make gravy at all, which was terrible. So I make sure to remind her of that.
Complains every year.
Every family meal, actually, not every year.
Excellent.
So the brew's done. How do you feel about it?
Good. I think it's going to turn out good.
That's
it's a little
good.
dark, but you know.
But we learned from our white stout that it lightens up.
Mm-hmm.
So post brew meal, unfortunately not a deep fried turkey, but we have some funky nachos.
Yeah.
And we're gonna enjoy and hope that everybody is doing okay wherever you are and whenever you see this. Peace.